up everyone, I'm your female otaku and I'm here to review episode 3 of Lostorage Incited WIXOSS. And with this episode, we learn what it truly means to disappear. And when you disappear, not only are your memories erased, but so is your personality. You are a blank slate. You're practically reborn into something else that isn't you. And that's what happened to this one dude that Suzu versed. We didn't get his name, but he had his Imoto, Aya, and he saw Aya disappear. And she was a selector. He didn't really understand, he didn't really listen, that's the thing. He didn't really listen to her about what it meant to be a selector. He was just like, oh yeah, well good luck. Oh hey, let's look at battles, how'd you do? You doing good? But he never really listened to her. It's not like he was neglecting her or anything. He just had like other things to do at the time or something like that. But he didn't ever like check back on her and like take the time to understand what she's trying to say. So she ended up disappearing and it was too late, and now he's a selector and he's very sensitive now whenever he versus other girls because he just thinks of his Imoto. And he felt really bad when he was versing Suzu. He was just all like, her face, man, I can't do this with her face like that. I'm gonna make her cry. I don't wanna make her cry. It's gonna be the same thing. And then his Lirig, Aya, oh my gosh. I have like a love-hate relationship with her, to be honest. Like I honestly love to hate her. It's one of those type of things because I just love and dislike her personality at the same time. I don't know. How the way, like I like that she's all like Moe, oh Ni-chan, stuff like that. But when she also thinks of him as creepy, and she keeps calling him an idiot and stuff like that, and her voice would change, and I did like that, but I was also like, man, you're a bitch, but I was also like, yo, you're a bitch, you know? If that makes sense. But yeah. And in the meantime, with Hana, she is versed some other girl who was about to disappear. She had a little bit of time left before she was going to disappear. And Hana knew this, yet she still decided to take her out. And I was like, oh man, Hana, I liked you. That was a dick move, man. I really like Hana's Lirig though. She seems pretty cool. I'd like to get to know her more, but it was a real dick move to just, you know, make the other people, you know, disappear and stuff. That wasn't right. Other stuff throughout this episode, we get hints about the bookmaker. And I'm assuming that the bookmaker is that one dude who was, you know, sucking on a lollipop. We also see him in the opening. He has like long black hair, similar hairstyle actually to Chinatsu, where it's like longer on one side and short on the other. And Chinatsu goes and meets up with this guy. And I wonder why he is so important. If you see in the opening too, we don't really see his Lirig. Like there's this orb and we see like her get up. It's like a gray shadow of the Lirig get up, and then we see this new dude that I think is the bookmaker. Why did this girl who disappeared want to go versus the bookmaker instead of Hana? And lastly, we meet this dude named Sho-chan, and he wants to not participate in any battles all the way until time runs out. So why? Two things. One, he knows what it means to disappear, and he's okay with that. He wants to start anew. Or two, he doesn't believe in the whole disappearing thing. He doesn't understand it, he doesn't believe it, things like that, and he just doesn't care, so he's just gonna, you know, continue living on with his daily life. And after all this, Suzu, she's just all like, okay, why didn't you tell me this? So now we know that Riru, she is hiding some things. She's not lying necessarily, but she's hiding things. And there's definitely more that she's hiding, like, about, especially with what happens when you win. There's gotta be something that happens when you win besides the whole, you get to change a memory. There definitely has to be more than that. And of course the whole purpose to these battles as well. Like, we don't even know if these Lirigs were created from a source or if they were actual, like, people at one point. We still don't know, but it's only episode 3, so yeah. Interesting episode, and I wonder what is going to happen next. Catch me later as I live react to Haikyuu Season 3. I'm your female otaku, sayonara.